Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Mihan, and we are doing Married at First Sight, Season 16, Episode 12. We find out that Nicole and her dad do goat yoga. They've been doing it for a while. It really helps them bond, bond together, relax, all that stuff. So she invites Chris to do the yoga with them. She's really hoping that it will help bond Chris and her father in a way, and to let him more into her past and why she does the things she does, because the divorce on her parents is really hard on her. So I think it goes well. The dad is happy overall because if his daughter is happy, he's happy. So it was a really cute moment, and I've always wanted to do goat yoga. I love goats, so that's something I would be interested in doing. It sounds fun. Have you guys ever tried to do goat yoga? Have you guys done it? Do you guys want to? Let me know in the comments below, because I really want to try it. I wonder if they do it in Florida. I don't know.
Dad and I started our regular yoga practice together at a time that was really stressful for both of us.
There we go. Climb the hill. Climb the hill.
Parkour. So Shaq and Kirsten are having trouble with communication, and they really want the help of Dr. Pepper to help out the situation, to help out with explaining how they're feeling. It's a struggle because Kirsten wants Shaq around a lot more, but Shaq seems to kind of want to do his own thing, so hopefully Dr. Pepper can help. The first rule, she says, is to make no assumptions. Just don't assume what the other person's feeling or what they're going to say. Just actually sit there and listen to them. Like, really, we tell kids, like, really listen to them. Do unto others as they would have done unto themselves.
You will be able to get more trust. You will be able to be more vulnerable because you will feel understood and taken care of. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
And then that, like, having Dr. Pepper there, it really helped open the gates. It really helped, them to open up. Kirsten really opened up about her parents and their divorce and how hard it was on her mentally. And how the divorce, like, made her more closed off. So with that's kind of the reason why she was closed off. It helped Shaq understand that a little bit more. Shaq opens up about his mom. I believe he came from a divorced family as well, and how she worked a lot, and how, she wasn't home, and his dad didn't come into his life until much later. So that kind of messed with him emotionally as well. So they both come from the same background of divorced parents. I think that's kind of why they're put together. It seems like a lot of couples on the show have divorced parents, and it just seems like that's why they're struggling with their relationships, which makes sense. You grew up in a divorced household. It kind of makes you scared. It makes you worry that that's going to happen to you, and you don't want to put your future kids in that situation. But it was good that they were able to open up, and hopefully that made them a lot closer than what they are. As we know, with Clint and Gina has a very hard time opening up. Clint wants her to open up more about her and who she is, and not just talk about her salon, and she seems to struggle with that. So Aries and Jasmine, they get their Dr. Pepper meeting, which is good because they really, really, really need that meeting. Jasmine just is having such a hard time opening up to who she is in her past. Aries seems more comfortable with it, but Jasmine, she's just struggling a lot with it. It's more of an emotional connection and deeper conversations. She talks about how when she was younger, she moved around a lot, and that really affected her.
So I was like 9 years old to moving to a space where I didn't fit in anymore. I had very low self-esteem. And so once I got out of school and I came back here, like, I found myself. I found this person. I got this self-love. So the person I am now, it took a lot to get here. So I think the biggest thing for me within this, of like being in my marriage and him like not feeling me, I'm like, I just started to love myself.
Really hard for her. I think she had a good life going until they moved, and she moved into a new school. It's hard for her to fit in. So she really struggled with that, meeting new people and opening up, being willing to open up without being bullied. So maybe that's kind of the reason why she has trouble opening up, because she's afraid she's going to be judged harshly. And she talks about how she feels like she has built herself up so much for her to love her. But it's just disappointing because he's not attracted to her. He's just not physically attracted to her, and that really messes with her and her insecurities. and he's afraid to get close to people. He's had a few close people in his life pass away, die. Um, so he's really afraid to get close to people because he's afraid that if he gets close to somebody, unfortunately something might happen to them, where they're no longer in his life. That's kind of the reasons why he's never been in love, because he's just been so afraid of that and so afraid of the loss that he might endure with that. So, and Jasmine feels like she was sheltered. She felt like she was very sheltered, like her parents sheltered her. She never witnessed her parents get in an argument or fight or anything. So she just doesn't know how to, how to deal with that if it became present in her. She's just, I don't know. She seems like she had a very sheltered, very nice life. I think that's why it's hard for her to open up, because she feels like she's never really had anything big she had to struggle with. So maybe she's insecure about that. So, in order to help the couples like ask those questions and open up more and get to know more, they gave them the fishbowl questions. Just questions to help ease the couples into those deeper conversations that a lot of them are struggling with, because there's a few of them that what do we got? We got Jasmine and Eris, we got Clint and Gina, and we got Shaq and Kirsten. They're really struggling with those deeper conversations. So hopefully these questions will help initiate a conversation. That's what the therapist, whatever you call them, the experts, are hoping for. And it's frustrating because like Jasmine is not answering any questions. Like Eris opened a lot about his friend and his sad ending and how that really affected him. I feel like Jasmine is struggling to open up and say anything, because like Aries story is so tragic. It really is. It's very sad and tragic. And I feel like Jasmine, feels like she has nothing to say that can compare to that, which she shouldn't be comparing about it. But I feel like anything she says would be like trivial and inadequate to what Aries has said. I think that's why she's kind of pushing off, because she's never had to endure anything like that in her life.
I haven't not told you anything, so.
So yeah, she's definitely struggling to open up. She cannot answer any of these questions, and I feel like I can feel Aries getting frustrated. Gina and Clint meet with Dr. Pepper. This is what I have been waiting for. So that they are doing a lot better than when it was Jamaica, because they're living together now. I feel like they're communicating more and stuff, so they are doing better. Gina says that she struggles opening up with men in general. It can be very vulnerable and not hold back. So Clint is saying he wants to know Gina for her. Like, he wants to know who she truly is, her background and everything, and she's not opening up. But then Gina says, well, you never initiate it. You never ask those questions to try to get that conversation coming from me.
I mean, if that's the way she communicates, like, ask me a question, set the precedent.
But you could try and help her out here. You could just say, okay, I mean, both of you, I mean, this is, come on, guys. I'm not asking you to do heart surgery here.
That just doesn't feel organic to me. It doesn't seem like, because if she's not willing to just share that and I have to elicit that out of her, then...
They're getting a little petty and annoyed with each other. You can just see them going back and forth, back and forth. I want you to open up more. Well, you're not, like, asking me those questions, but you're not, they're just going back and forth. I can see Dr. Pepper's face. She's just like... But they did have the fishbowl questions. I feel like that really helped them to kind of open up that, because there were questions that Clint was asking and Gina was asking. So I think the fishbowl questions helped some couples. I think it helped Gina and Clint, not Jasmine and Eris. No. So at the end, we see that there's some body pain going on. Like, Kirsten she gets dressed and she's like, okay, Shaq, paint me. And he does. He's painting her. He's touching her. She's liking it. He's liking it. Definitely. And then, at the end, she's like, okay, I'm going to rinse off. And, she's like, well, we may get intimate, but I'm not going to tell you.
And only Shaquille and I will know about that.
But then that smile. So I think there was definitely some chemistry there. I think that really helped open up with that physical touch contact to get things kind of rolling because they were struggling with it. So I hope they did it. I hope they had a good time and everything, because I do think they make a great couple, but they're just struggling a lot of bit, right? So that was all that I had for this episode. It's been kind of hard for me to record these because I don't know, they're just kind of dull and boring, really. There's just nothing much going on. So I hope the episodes pick up the more the season goes on, because I want to continue recording these videos and making these videos. But it's just, it gets kind of boring, right? You know, you just want the drama. Like right now I'm watching Love Island. Oh my God. Love Island. Okay, who is Team Leah and who is Team Liv, right? I'm Team Liv. I do not like Leah. I'm ready to see Leah go. She's delusional. Like she's very delusional and she's crazy. She's obsessed with Rob, but Rob doesn't want her. Like it's over with, Leah. It's over with. So that show is crazy. Like I watch all those episodes. I'm all caught up. I'm waiting for the episode tonight. So are you guys Team Leah or Team Liv? Because I'm Team Liv. Team Liv, she speaks her mind. She's very open and honest, and she just tells it how it is. So, Love Island. We can talk about that too, because I'm really loving Love Island. Do you guys love Island? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, because I want to continue making these videos with the people who enjoy the shows that I enjoy, so we can talk about it. I can talk to you guys about it, okay? So I'm Meehan. Thanks you for joining, and yeah, I'll be recording more videos as we go on, hopefully more tonight. So I'll see you. Peace, love, bye.